Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal to you will completely change the course of your life. If you're reading this message now, it's not by chance. You were divinely guided here because something powerful is manifesting in your life at this exact moment. This is the hour of your transformation. In a single instant, everything is about to change. What you've been praying for, dreaming of, and waiting for is no longer a distant wish. It's materializing in your reality right now, and with extraordinary speed. Today, you're about to transition from someone who merely desires to someone who finally possesses. This isn't just a mindset change. It's a profound spiritual transformation that will alter the very foundations of your existence. Prepare to see everything fall into place in ways that will leave you speechless. God is aligning every detail for you, and at this moment is placing everything at your feet. But to completely align with this powerful change, you need to understand how it works. Before we dive into this transformative message, do 3 simple things. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with the number 99. This powerful number will amplify the energy of this message and send a signal to the universe. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the end. Your spirit already knows this message is specially meant for you. From now on, your life will never be the same. Chosen one, listen carefully to these words that come to you at this special moment. From the moment you were born, spiritual forces have accompanied you in every step, every decision, every tear, and every smile. What you need to understand now more than ever is that you have never been alone on this journey. The divine forces, invisible to ordinary eyes, have worked tirelessly in your favor, even when everything seemed to be falling apart. Those moments of deep pain and uncertainty you faced weren't in vain. Each obstacle, each challenge, each closed door had a greater purpose. The universe was preparing you, refining you like a rare diamond, so that now you could shine in all your splendor. What many call coincidence, the divine calls purpose. Nothing in your life happened by chance. Remember that job you didn't get, that seemed perfect for you. God was protecting you from a toxic environment that would drain your energy and block your growth. Remember that relationship that ended and left your heart in pieces. The universe was making room for the right person to enter your life at the exact moment, bringing true and abundant love. Now, the decisive moment has come. The time to recognize this divine protection that has always been around you and fully trust the path being traced for you. This isn't just any path. It's a path of prosperity, abundance, and achievements that will surpass your boldest dreams. The scarcity you've faced until today doesn't define your future. From this moment, a new chapter begins in your life. A chapter where abundance flows without ceasing, where opportunities multiply before your eyes, where everything you touch transforms into success. This is the power of divine energy that now manifests in your life with unprecedented force. Visualize with me your bills being paid with ease, your bank receiving unexpected deposits, people coming to you with irresistible proposals, your health vibrating in perfect harmony, your relationships flourishing with love and understanding. All this isn't just possible, it's inevitable. The universe has already decreed your victory, and nothing nor anyone can prevent your blessings. The unwavering faith you maintained even in the darkest moments will now be rewarded in abundance. The divine heard each of your prayers, saw each of your tears, felt each of your sighs of hope. And now, the time of harvest has come. You planted seeds of faith, perseverance, and love, and the universe will respond with such an abundant harvest that your barns won't be enough to store so many blessings. Believe the impossible is becoming possible at this exact moment. That project that seemed unattainable, that debt that seemed impossible to pay, that dream you kept deep in your heart, thinking it would never come true. All of this is materializing now through the invisible power that works tirelessly in your favor. Your life is about to make a 180-degree turn. What was once struggle will transform into flow. What was once scarcity will transform into abundance. What was once illness will transform into vibrant health. What was once loneliness will transform into deep and meaningful connections. This transformation has already begun, and nothing can stop it. You were chosen for a special mission in this world. The challenges you faced were just tests to strengthen your spirit and prepare you for the grand destiny that awaits you. The pain you felt served to expand your capacity to feel joy. The tears you shed served to cleanse your eyes and allow you to see clearly the path ahead. Trust the process. Trust the invisible forces working in your favor. Trust the divine wisdom orchestrating every detail of your life with absolute perfection. Your faith will be the key that opens the doors to abundance, prosperity, and complete fulfillment. From today, you'll begin to notice signs in your daily life. People coming into your life at the exact moment you need them. Opportunities arising from unexpected places. Problems that seemed impossible to solve, finding miraculous solutions. These aren't coincidences. They're manifestations of the invisible power now working in your favor with renewed intensity. Remember, you are worthy of all these blessings. You deserve to live a life of abundance in all areas. You were created to shine, to prosper, to be a channel of blessings for yourself and everyone around you. Don't allow voices of doubt, whether from within or without, to diminish your confidence in this absolute truth. The universe is aligning to bring you everything you deserve. Cosmic energy is vibrating at elevated frequencies, creating a magnetic field around you that attracts only the best, the highest, the most abundant. Your thoughts are becoming more powerful with each moment, quickly materializing in your physical reality. At this exact instant, as you absorb these words, a turnaround is happening in the heavens in your favor. Angels are being sent to open paths, remove obstacles, and prepare the ground for your ascension. Divine power is manifesting in your favor with unprecedented intensity. Your waiting time is over. Your time of suffering has ended. Your time of scarcity has come to an end. Now is the time to reap the fruits of your faith, your perseverance, your unwavering trust in the invisible power that has always been by your side. Now is the time to experience abundance in its purest and most complete form. You are not alone. You never have been. And now, more than ever, invisible forces are working in your favor with a power and intensity that will completely transform your life. Believe, trust, receive. Your new life of abundance, prosperity, and achievements begins now. Chosen one, pause for a moment and reflect on the seemingly random events that have been happening in your life. That number you repeatedly see on the clock, on license plates, on purchase tickets. That unexpected message that came exactly when you most needed to hear certain words. That vivid dream that remained in your mind for days, as if it wanted to tell you something important. None of this is coincidence. Nothing happens by chance. The universe is communicating with you in profound and meaningful ways. Since the beginning of time, the invisible has been sending signals to guide the chosen ones on their journey. The great leaders, the visionaries, the transformers of realities, they all shared one common ability, the capacity to recognize and interpret these divine signs. And now, you are being called to awaken this same ability within yourself. The signs are everywhere, whispering divine messages into your spiritual ears. When you develop the sensitivity to perceive these signs, your life transforms into a magical experience of constant communication with the divine. Each event, each encounter, each feeling begins to have a deeper meaning, connecting you to the greater purpose of your existence. Synchronicities, those seemingly coincidental events that appear perfectly orchestrated, are one of the most powerful ways through which the universe communicates. When you think of someone and that person calls the next minute. When you're contemplating an important decision and suddenly receive exactly the guidance you needed, coming from the most unexpected source. When you come across the same symbol or message repeatedly in a short period of time, these are the ways the divine signals its presence and guidance in your life. The universe is constantly sending you signs of confirmation, alerts, and directions. When you're on the right path, aligned with your divine purpose, confirmation signs appear. Doors open effortlessly. You feel energized and inspired. The right people cross your path at the exact moment. It's as if an invisible force were preparing the ground ahead of you, removing obstacles and creating perfect conditions for your advancement. On the other hand, when you're deviating from your divine path, warning signs emerge, unexpected obstacles appear, you feel drained and demotivated, simple decisions become inexplicably complicated. These are not punishments, but loving guidance from the universe, redirecting you to the path of your greatest realization and abundance. Repeating numbers carry powerful messages. 111 indicates that your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. It's time to focus only on what you want to attract. 222 signals that you are in perfect alignment with your divine purpose and should continue trusting the process. 333 is a reminder that you are being supported by spiritual masters and divine energy on your journey. 444 represents stability and the presence of angels around you, providing protection and guidance. 5535 indicates significant changes and positive transformations in progress. 6666, far from being a negative sign, represents the need to balance material and spiritual aspects. 777 is a sign of divine recognition for your spiritual growth. 888 symbolizes abundance and financial prosperity coming into your life. And 999 marks the end of a cycle and the beginning of a completely new chapter. Dreams are another powerful channel of divine communication. During sleep, your conscious mind relaxes, allowing messages from the spiritual realm to reach you with more clarity. Pay special attention to recurring dreams, to vivid dreams that remain in your memory even after waking, and to dreams that provoke strong emotions. They contain valuable guidance about your current path and about important decisions you need to make. When you begin to notice and honor these signs, something extraordinary happens. They become more frequent, clearer, and more specific. It's as if the universe responded to your recognition by increasing the volume of communication. Divine guidance becomes a daily experience, a constant conversation between you and the invisible forces that guide you. Learn to trust your intuition, that inner voice that whispers the truth, even when logic suggests another path. Your intuition is the direct channel to divine wisdom, to knowledge that transcends intellect and reason. When you learn to silence the mind and listen to that inner voice, you access deep levels of guidance that can completely transform your journey. The people who cross your path are also divine messengers, often without even realizing this role. A casual phrase said by a stranger may contain exactly the answer you've been seeking. A seemingly accidental encounter may open doors you didn't even know existed. A new friendship may bring perspectives that completely transform your view of a challenging problem. These moments of clarity, these connections between the visible and the invisible, are not the privilege of a few chosen ones. They are your birthright. You were created to live in constant communication with the divine, to navigate your journey guided by the superior wisdom that transcends the limitations of the physical world. From today, start paying more attention to the signs that surround you. Keep a synchronicity journal, noting the patterns, repeating numbers, significant dreams, and unusual encounters. Over time, you'll begin to recognize the unique language through which the universe communicates specifically with you. When you learn to read these signs, life becomes a much more fluid journey. Where there was confusion before, now there is clarity. Where there was fear before, now there is confidence. Where there was hesitation before, now there is certainty. You begin to navigate your life like a boat, that follows perfectly aligned with the river's current, moving with ease and grace toward your divine destiny. Trust that the universe is always trying to guide you to your highest good. Even in moments when you don't understand the purpose of certain events or the meaning of certain signs, know that there is a superior intelligence orchestrating every detail for your growth and prosperity. The invisible constantly works in your favor, communicating through a language of signs and synchronicities that, once understood, will completely transform your reality. Chosen one, what you're about to read will completely revolutionize the way you view the difficulties in your life. If this text has reached you at this exact moment, it wasn't by chance or coincidence. There is a divine purpose, a greater reason that brought you here. The universe conspired for this transformative message to reach you precisely now. Have you felt the weight of challenges? The sleepless nights thinking about how you'll overcome obstacles? The moments of doubt that seem to consume all your energy? Know that each test, each trial you face is not a punishment. It's not retribution. It's not a sign that you're on the wrong path. On the contrary, it's divine confirmation that you're being prepared for something extraordinary. The obstacles that appear in your path are like the fire that purifies gold. Without the intense heat, without the transformative pressure, gold would never reveal its true value. Similarly, without the challenges you face today, your grand potential would remain dormant. God is refining you, removing everything that no longer serves you, so that you can shine in all your splendor. Each problem that arises before you is a divine invitation to grow. It's a call for you to develop stronger spiritual muscles. It's God saying, "Trust me, I'm preparing you for blessings you can't even imagine yet." When you change your perspective and begin to see challenges as disguised opportunities, something powerful will happen within your being. The transformation that the universe has prepared for you is closer than you imagine. It's literally one step away, a breath away, a decision away. And that decision begins when you understand that the trials didn't come to destroy you, but to rebuild you at a higher level of existence. Think of the great names that changed the world. All faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles. All heard voices saying it was impossible. All felt the weight of doubt and fear. But what set them apart? They understood the divine purpose behind each test. They understood that the greatest blessings come disguised as problems. They realized, just as you are realizing now, that God doesn't allow any trial without a greater purpose. The universe is showing you at this exact moment that you are stronger than you imagine. The situations that seem to break you are, in fact, strengthening you. The doors that close are not ends, but divine detours leading you to even better paths. Believe, your unwavering faith is being rewarded right now as you read these words. The scarcity you may be facing is not your final destination. It's just a temporary chapter that precedes the abundance that's on its way. The tears you've shed were not in vain. Each one was counted and will be transformed into pearls of wisdom and prosperity. The waiting time is ending. The harvest time is coming. Visualize for a moment. What will your life be like when you overcome this current challenge? What will it be like to wake up every morning with the certainty that you conquered what seemed unconquerable? What will it be like to look back and perfectly understand why each obstacle was necessary to take you to the place of victory where you now find yourself? The impossible is becoming possible at this very instant. The barriers are dissolving. The chains that bound you are breaking. You are being released to live in the dimension of prosperity, abundant health, and complete fulfillment. It's no longer a question of if, but of when, and that when is now. God heard your silent prayers. He saw your tears when no one else was looking. He counted each effort, each attempt, each new beginning. And now the entire universe is mobilizing to reward you. The turning point is happening. The transformation has already begun. Those who doubted you, who didn't believe in your potential, will soon see the power that was always within you. No one can prevent your blessings because they have your name engraved by the Creator himself. Your spiritual DNA is programmed for victory, for overcoming, for the manifestation of miracles in all areas of your life. Abundance is not just your right, it's your non-negotiable destiny. Each test you faced served to confirm that you are worthy of all the blessings that are to come. Each dark night prepared your eyes to withstand the intense brightness of the glorious dawn that is breaking in your life. Your unwavering faith moved invisible mountains. Your persevering heart conquered spiritual territories that will manifest in the physical world. You were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are persistent. Not because you never fall, but because you always get up. Not because you never doubt, but because you choose to believe even when everything seems impossible. This is the decisive moment of your journey, the turning point where everything changes, the sacred instant when the universe aligns all the stars in your favor. Your finances are being restored, your health is being renewed, your relationships are being healed, your dreams are gaining wings to fly higher than you ever imagined. Receive this truth. The challenges you face are not greater than the God who dwells in you. Life's provocations are just disguised trampolines that will propel you to extraordinary levels of achievement and prosperity. When you break the limits of common thinking and embrace this divine revelation, nothing more can hold you back. You were created to manifest greatness, to live in abundance, to experience daily miracles. This is not an empty promise. It's a prophetic declaration about your immediate future. It's a truth that is already materializing as you absorb each word of this transformative message. Chosen one, the moment is now. The hour of your transformation has arrived. All you need to do is align your heart with this truth and observe how the entire universe conspires to fulfill your deepest desires. You were born for this. You were prepared for this. You are ready for this. The divine promise is fulfilled. Abundance is manifested. The transformation is complete. Receive, believe, live. You have been chosen. Yes, chosen to receive divine protection so powerful that no dense energy, no envious glance, no word of disbelief can penetrate. The time has come for your total liberation from everything that has tried to drain your energy and faith until today. From now on, your energy field is being sealed against any vibration that is not aligned with your prosperity and abundance. Visualize a golden light descending from the heavens and enveloping your entire being, creating an impenetrable shield. This protection is not temporary, it is being permanently fixed in your aura. Envious people have crossed your path. Malicious glances have been cast in your direction. Words loaded with pessimism have tried to divert you from your purpose. But now, all of this dissipates like mist under a strong sun. Each attempt to harm you spiritually now transforms into multiplied blessings for your life. The universe has decided it's time for you to walk free from any spiritual weight. Each step you take from today will be a protected, guided, blessed step. You are being placed on an elevated spiritual level where dense vibrations can no longer reach you. The envy of others will no longer affect your achievements. The spiritual blockages that prevented your progress are being disintegrated at this exact moment. Can you feel this liberation? It's as if an invisible weight were being removed from your shoulders, allowing you to finally breathe the pure air of spiritual freedom. You were born to prosper, to shine, to be a beacon of light. And now, with this absolute divine protection, nothing can prevent your brightness from spreading and attracting even more blessings to your life. The universe is putting a stop to all attempts at spiritual sabotage that you have suffered. The more you believe in this protection, the stronger it will become. Unwavering faith is the fuel that feeds this divine shield. And you possess this faith within you, have always possessed it, even when circumstances tried to convince you otherwise. This faith now amplifies and becomes a beacon that automatically repels any energy that is not aligned with your prosperity. Pay attention to the signs that will begin to appear in your life. Doors that were previously closed will begin to open effortlessly. People who previously doubted you will now recognize your value. Situations that seemed stuck will begin to flow with an ease never before experienced. This is just the beginning of your new cycle of protection and prosperity. The universe has decided that you deserve to walk shielded, that you deserve to advance without the weights you've carried until now. Every fiber of your being is being renewed, recalibrated to vibrate at the frequency of total abundance. This spiritual shielding not only protects you from evil, but also enhances all the good you attract. It's as if a divine amplifier were being installed in your energy field, multiplying each positive thought, each feeling of gratitude, each visualization of prosperity. Many around you will try to understand how you manage to prosper even in difficult times. They won't comprehend how obstacles seem to dissolve before you. The secret is this divine protection that now completely envelops you, waterproofing your journey against any attempt at spiritual sabotage. You are living a unique moment, a turning point in your existence. This is not just another phase of your life. It's the beginning of a new era of absolute spiritual protection, where each step you take will be guarded by superior forces. This protection doesn't come by chance. It is the result of your persistence, of your faith, even in the darkest moments. You earned this divine shield because you never gave up, because you kept your light burning even when life's storms tried to extinguish it. From today, forces that were dormant within you will awaken. Your personal power of manifestation will be amplified because there will no longer be negative interferences blocking your intentions. Your ability to attract prosperity will multiply because the channel between you and the divine source of abundance is now clean and protected. Look around you and notice how the air seems lighter, how your ideas flow more clearly, how your body feels more energized. This is not an illusion. It's the immediate effect of this powerful protection that has just been installed around you. The dense energies that previously clung to your aura are now unable to remain in your presence. It's as if a powerful magnet of light automatically repelled everything that doesn't vibrate at the frequency of love and prosperity. Your aura is brighter, more expanded, more powerful. Notice how, from now on, you will naturally become selective with the environments you frequent, with the people you relate to, with the information you consume. This is not a selectivity based on judgment, but on alignment. You will naturally seek everything that reinforces this divine protection, everything that keeps your energy field elevated. When you enter an environment, people will feel your presence even before you speak. There will be something different about you, something they won't be able to explain, but that they will feel deeply. It's the mark of one who walks protected by superior forces, shielded against everything that does not serve their highest good. This protection doesn't isolate you from the world. On the contrary, it allows you to interact with everything and everyone without absorbing what doesn't belong to you. Like a lotus flower that emerges immaculate from the mud, you can be in the world without being affected by its densities. From today, you will notice significant changes in the people around you. Those who vibrated at the frequency of envy and negativity will naturally distance themselves from you, unable to withstand the intensity of your light. And those who vibrate in love and kindness will be attracted to your life like moths to light. Your projects, your dreams, your goals now travel on an express lane toward realization because there are no more energetic interferences blocking your progress. The path is clear for you to manifest everything your heart desires. The divine protection that now envelops you is dynamic and intelligent. It knows exactly what you need to be protected from at every moment. It's like having an invisible guardian who anticipates every movement, every situation, ensuring that you remain at your highest frequency. Accept this divine gift. Allow yourself to be completely enveloped by this energy of absolute protection. Surrender to this superior force that has decided to shield you against everything that is not aligned with your true essence. From today, even your thoughts become more protected. The doubts, fears, insecurities that previously invaded your mind now encounter an insurmountable barrier. Your mind becomes a sanctuary of peace and clarity, generating only thoughts that strengthen your connection with abundance. This is not a protection that makes you passive. On the contrary, it empowers you to act more decisively, more confidently, more aligned. Your intuition will be sharpened, and you will know exactly which path to follow at each crossroads of life. The manifestation of your deepest desires now happens at a surprising speed, because there are no more energetic blockages slowing down the process. What once seemed impossible now flows naturally into your reality. The impossible becomes not only possible, but inevitable. Trust in this divine protection. It is not temporary. It does not depend on external circumstances. It cannot be removed by any negative force. It is your divine right, your natural state, the condition for which you were always destined. Scarcity, fear, doubt, insecurity, all of this now dissolves before the potency of this spiritual shield. You have been placed on a new energetic level where only abundance, certainty, and confidence can exist. Visualize this protection as a mantle of golden light that envelops your entire being, extending beyond the limits of your physical body. This mantle automatically filters everything that tries to reach you, allowing passage only to that which nourishes your soul and expands your potential. From today, each drop of energy you invest in your projects will yield multiplied fruits, because there will no longer be energetic leakages in your aura. All your vital force now remains concentrated, potent, directed exactly where you desire. So breathe deeply and feel this truth resonating in every cell of your body. You are completely protected. You are absolutely safe. You are divinely shielded against any energy that is not aligned with your highest expression. This is your moment. The moment to live the life you have always deserved, free from energetic interferences, immune to spiritual attacks, shielded against all forms of negativity. The life that has always been your divine right now manifests in your reality. The protection that envelops you now is not just a shield, it's also a beacon that attracts opportunities aligned with your purpose, people who will contribute to your evolution, resources that will amplify your potential. Never again will you walk alone or unprotected. Chosen one, as you read these words, a greater plan is being executed in your life. It is not by accident that your eyes found this message today. This moment was orchestrated long before you imagined, for your destiny is already traced in the stars, written by divine hands that know your extraordinary potential. Doubt has been your greatest enemy. It has whispered in your ears in moments of decision, planted seeds of fear in your heart when opportunities arose, and tried to convince you that you are not worthy of the greatness that awaits you. But today, at this exact moment, these invisible chains of uncertainty are being broken forever. Your path is already being paved by the universe. Each obstacle that apparently blocks your road already has a divine solution in progress. People are being strategically positioned in your path, doors are being silently opened, and resources are being mobilized. All of this while you still wonder if it will work out. The truth that needs to be revealed now is that your only mission is to advance with unwavering faith. It is not necessary to see the complete path, just the next step in front of you. When you take that step with absolute confidence, the next one automatically illuminates. This is the divine mechanics of destiny. It reveals itself to those who dare to advance even when visibility is limited. Your story is not being written by earthly hands, subject to errors and limitations. It is being composed by divine hands, which know the beginning, middle, and end of your journey. The script already contemplates your victory, your prosperity, your success in all areas. Doubt wants to make you believe that you can fail, but how can there be failure when the end has already been determined as glorious. Visualize for a moment. Your name is already engraved in the hall of the victorious. Your place is already reserved at the table of the prosperous. Your chair is already positioned on the council of achievers. It is not a question of if, but only of when you will physically occupy these spaces that spiritually are already yours by divine right. What seems like delay in your life is, in fact, perfect alignment. What seems like tardiness is, in fact, preparation. What seems like rejection is, in fact, redirection to something infinitely better. Everything is functioning precisely as it should function for your grand destiny to manifest at the perfect moment. As you advance with confidence, synchronicities will begin to multiply in your life. Casual encounters will reveal their strategic purpose. Ideas will arise at the exact moment you need them. Solutions will appear when problems seem insurmountable. This is not coincidence. It is your destiny manifesting. Abundance is already on its way. Prosperity already has your address. Achievement already knows your name. All of this is already in motion, traveling through dimensions that your eyes cannot yet see, but that your faith can already feel. The best is not just coming, it has already left its origin and is on its way to its destination, you. Stop for a moment and feel this truth resonating in your being. Nothing, absolutely nothing in this world can prevent your grand destiny from manifesting. Neither people, nor circumstances, nor economic crises, nor apparent limitations have power to alter what has been divinely established for your life. The doubts that previously paralyzed you now transform into fuel for your faith. Each time a thought of insecurity arises, recognize it as the last breath of an old pattern that is dying. Your new reality is of absolute certainty, of unwavering confidence in the divine plan that is already in execution. Your past does not determine your future. Your destiny is already traced regardless of the mistakes or successes that have been left behind. What has happened until now was just preparation, molding your character, developing your resilience, sharpening your abilities for the grand moment that is rapidly approaching. You no longer need to wonder if you are on the right path. The fact that you are reading these words is confirmation that you are exactly where you should be. The universe conspires in your favor, organizing each detail, removing each barrier, amplifying each opportunity so that your glorious destiny manifests with fullness. From today, you walk with the certainty of one who knows the end of the story. There is no more space for fear of the unknown, because the unknown is already mapped in the divine coordinates of your destiny. Each step of yours is a step of victory. Each decision is a decision of prosperity. Each action is an action of achievement. Trust in the perfect timing of the universe. What seems like delay is, in fact, the exact time necessary for all pieces to fit together perfectly. Not a minute before, not a second after. Everything will happen at the divinely orchestrated moment to generate the maximum positive impact in your life. Remember, while you sleep, the universe works. While you rest, the divine plan advances. While you breathe, your destiny continues materializing. There is no pause in the development of your grand future. It is in constant movement, day and night, toward its complete manifestation. The people around you may not understand your unwavering confidence. They look at the current circumstances and question your optimism. But you see beyond the visible, you perceive the invisible in movement. You feel the inevitable approaching. That is the vision of the chosen one, of the one who knows their destiny. When circumstances seem contradictory, choose to believe in your traced destiny. When external voices sow doubts, choose to listen to the inner voice that affirms your victory. When the path seems foggy, choose to trust the divine map that already knows each curve of your journey. The manifestation of your destiny is not only for your personal glory, but to inspire many others. Your story of unwavering faith, of absolute confidence even in the most challenging moments will be the beacon that will guide other people to also believe in their own grand destinies. From today, you advance with the certainty that each step is aligned with a greater plan. You do not walk alone. Invisible forces move by your side, opening paths, removing obstacles, preparing the ground for you to advance without impediments toward your divine destiny. The fear of rejection, of failure, of scarcity, all of this loses its power when you understand that your destiny is already guaranteed. How can there be failure when success is already yours? How can there be scarcity when abundance already has your name? How can there be rejection when the entire universe conspires for your acceptance and elevation? Look back for a moment and realize how all the apparent detours in your life were in fact divine recalculations to put you exactly where you needed to be. There was no error, only perfect redirection. There was no loss, only preparation for a greater gain. Your intuition will be your compass on this journey. When you are aligned with your divine destiny, you will feel an inexplicable peace, even amidst the most intense storms. This is the silent confirmation that you are on the right path, advancing in the exact direction of what was planned for you since before your birth. Leave behind the weight of responsibility of having to discover your path. Your path is already discovered, already illuminated, already paved. Your only responsibility is to advance with confidence, one step at a time, knowing that each movement brings you closer to the grand finale that is already written. While the world worries about uncertainties, you walk with the certainty of the chosen one. While others despair with changes, you flow with them, knowing that each change is just an adjustment to align the visible reality even more perfectly with your invisible destiny. The waiting time is over. The moment of manifestation has arrived. The era of doubt is closed, and the era of absolute certainty has just begun in your life. Your destiny is materializing at a speed that will soon surprise even the most skeptical around you. Keep your eyes fixed on the final vision. When distractions arise, and they will, reconnect immediately with the image of your glorious destiny. This vision will be your north in moments of fog, your fuel in moments of tiredness, your certainty in moments of questioning. The destiny that is traced for you is so grand that, if it were completely revealed now, you might doubt being worthy of such glory. Therefore, it reveals itself gradually, in perfect doses, that you can assimilate and integrate at each stage of the journey. So advance, chosen one. Advance with the certainty of one who has already seen the end. Advance with the confidence of one who knows that the path is already prepared. Advance with the peace of one who understands that destiny is not a distant possibility, but a reality already in motion, coming to meet you with each step you take.